Hi, everybody. Krista Larson here. Say, how do you get through depression? Do you have depression? Maybe it's bipolar. Maybe it's severe depressive disorder. Maybe it's just a bout of having the blues. Maybe your chronic pain has just really gotten to you. Maybe you've had to have a couple different surgeries and you just kind of feel like you're down in the dumps. Well, whatever that is, whether you have a major depressive disorder, clinically, or whether you're just situationally depressed, you're just going through a tough time, how do you get through it? What do you do? I have struggled with depression throughout my entire life. It mostly has been situational. However, I have had some clinical depression, and for a lot of people, you don't really want to take medications. You want to try to be as healthy as you can mentally and emotionally and physically, not taking medications, and I very much respect that. I've done that for most of my years. And so medication is one way to get through some of your rough periods, but if it's just something that doesn't work for you because of the side effects, that's okay. And today I was thinking about how I get through depression, and there are several things that I must do. The first thing is being intentional about filling my spirit. Sitting down in a quiet place or somewhere in nature that grounds me, um, listening to the Lord, and listening to myself and asking myself a question. What do I need today? What do I need? And out of that usually comes an answer for today with something that I can do to help pull myself out of the pit. And when you're really depressed, you don't want to get out of bed, you don't want to brush your teeth, you don't want to take a shower, you don't want to see people. And so if you try a couple of these things, see if it does help you get out of the pit. But the first thing is to just get quiet with yourself and with the spirit and ask yourself, what do you need? Okay, the second thing is to start journaling. I know. Sometimes it can be super annoying, and who wants to pick up a pencil and a piece of paper and start writing? Get yourself a nice journal book. Here's mine. Get a journal book. Doesn't have to be nice, I guess, but if you like that sort of thing, have it be something special. Even if it's just a plain Jane notebook, that's okay, but have it be something that's special to you. Feel special. And write in your journal, make sure you date it, and then write in your journal what you heard today. So what did you need today? What do you need today? Write that down. And it doesn't have to be long. It can just be a couple sentences, a couple words, but start journaling so that you can have some time to reflect on your progress. And if these steps are helping you, then at least you know what you can do next time to kind of pull yourself, out of the pit and just kind of, it's almost like a smack in the head. Well, that's how I feel. Sometimes I need a smack in the head, and then, I feel like the next moment that I have to, manage my chronic pain or whatever it is, I feel like I have the strength to do it. Okay. The third thing is surround yourself by family and friends and support people who truly love you and don't judge you. And with depression, it's easy to isolate. I know you don't want to be in a group of people, and you don't want to go out and meet new people, and that's fine. But the phone was created for a reason. We now have so many technologies available to us. You can call and talk to somebody. You can FaceTime. You can text. If you just don't feel like, maybe you're crying and you just don't, feel like somebody hearing to you you're blubbering. That's what I feel like sometimes. So FaceTime, text, call if you feel comfortable. There's email, text, whatever feels comfortable to you. In person, going for a walk, going for coffee, meet up or call. You get the idea. Somebody who you are close to, that you can trust, that you can relate to. You need a support system. And I know the thoughts that'll go through your mind. Well, I don't want to be judged, and I feel like I'm a burden, and maybe they really don't understand, and maybe secretly they're thinking, I'm crazy, or they're annoyed with me, or I'm bothering them, or I always have a problem. Look, I know those thoughts. They go through my mind too. But you know what? That was the number one thing that was keeping me from falling forward. If you're going to fall anywhere, fall forward, right? So I was not able to fall forward because I was not allowing myself to connect with people. I isolated from all that technology, from all the ways that I could connect with people. And one day when I did sit down and I asked myself, what did I need? I needed the care and concern of other people. And I know it's hard, girlfriend or boyfriend, but don't let that be your stumbling stone like it was for me. You call someone. Call me if you need to. Facebook me, whatever. Instagram me. But don't let that be your stumbling stone. You have got to call people that you can trust so that you can be connected, and that they could at least, talk to you, give you advice, or at least you feel like they are there for you and they care for you. And then the last thing that I think is a big step that helped me is just giving yourself permission to have down days and up days and down days and up days. It's a roller coaster ride, sweetie. It really is. You're going to have really terrible days. You're going to have really good days. You're going to have a day where you're super excited and joyful, and then bam, out of nowhere, you are just bombarded by stinking thinking thoughts. Okay? So just give yourself permission to know that that's okay. So I got my pencil. I'm pointing my pencil at you. Give yourself permission that it is okay to have a down day, an up day, and a down day. But try those steps. See if they help you. Earnestly seek joy by putting those steps into place. And they're easy steps. They're just a couple easy things that you can do to see if it helps kind of get you unstuck and just get you out of that trap of depression. And that's not going to cure your depression. That does not cure my depression. But it helps on a day when I'm just in the pit. It helps me just kind of like a smack in the back of the head. Okay, come on, Crystal, get with it. And I know that's what you need too. So get with it, guys and girls, get with it. All my friends, all my family, whoever's out there, let's get with this. Let's fight this battle of depression. And send me some feedback. Let me know if those steps have helped you, or even let me know if you've got other steps maybe that helped you. This is all about trying to create a community where we can all create awareness together about chronic pain, depression, isolation, you name it, devastating loss. Let's create a community where we can get together and uplift one another, okay? So try those steps. Let me know how you did. And I just thank you so much for listening today. Joyous hugs.